We are still sat at the top of the Vanarama National League South. 5 points is now the gap. Today, it's going to be a bit of a split episode. We're going to be playing Havant and Waterlooville, a team that are chasing for a playoff spot, and Truro, a team that were and have since dropped off. So the league table still is pretty good reading. 21 wins out of 35 since the last episode. We have gone undefeated once again. We've beaten Maidenhead and Chippenham. We drew 1-1 away from home against Bath. Not ideal, but we didn't lose. We have now gone undefeated in league action since the 13th of December 2022. We are looking on course to get automatic promotion back to the Vanarama National. Really don't want to go through the playoffs. Today, Havant and Waterlooville on the 8th of March, and then on the 1st of April, we're going to be also playing Truro. The reason why we're not playing in the middle ones is because we're going to win all three. Farnborough, Hemel Hempstead and Eastbourne Borough all down the wrong end of the table. The starting lineup for the Havant and Waterlooville game is going to be Fryer in goal, Payne, Terry, Orr and Garrett at the back. Bramble, Brown and Spong in the middle. Ballard, Loz and Street as our strikers. The subs bench is, I was going to say bare bones. It's not bare bones, but I've recently told unfit players to play for the under-18s, and they played today. I need to turn this off. So Drace, Davey, Ferdinand, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Bexon, Mackenzie Lyle, Bailey, Brown, Beckwith, Sarmiento, that's his name, Ramirez, Shaban and more all cannot play in this one. So our subs bench is literally the only players who were able to pick, unfortunately, which means there's no striker on there. This is arguably one of maybe 3 or 4 matches between now and the end of the season that will help define where we are going to finish. A defeat here will keep us top of the table, but it will mean Havant and Waterlooville will close the gap. Dulwich Hamlet also have a decent chance. I can't say, is it Dulwich? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to say it wrong every single time, but they've got a chance as well to try and catch up to us. So far, though, we're having shots. We're not having highlights. We've finally got ourselves one, and it is 10 minutes to play of the first half, and Zach Orr almost very, very close putting that one into the back of the net, but hits it just wide. Have literally not had a single chance at all so far in this game. We've got a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe, left to play the first half. TJ Bramble, who's moved into that half-back position and has done bloody well, if you ask me. Frankie Terry coming forward. Zach Orr once again. Now Bramble, we need to get it off to the right-hand side for Lewis Payne because he's got loads of space. Bramble's gone all the way back, though, to Fryer. Kicks it long. Zach Brown heads the ball forward. It's fallen kindly for Ballard. He's gone out a little bit too far wide. Get the ball in the middle, buddy. Lewis Payne crosses it in. Spong is there. Spong's headed effort is palmed onto the bar by Scott. And the ball is somehow not managed to find its way across the line. It is 0-0 at half-time. Haven't turned up, have they? Straight into the second half and straight into a highlight by the looks of it. Havant and Waterlooville with the ball. Lewis on the right-hand side. Garrett's there with him. If we can steal this, that will be good. If this keeps coming our way, I'm worried. I'm very worried. Their first chance on goal goes over the bar, but they've started the second half 1,000 times more brighter than they did the first. Free kick for us in a good position. Spong's the man. Orr is the man at the back post. And Zach Orr gets his 5th goal of the season. 1-0 at home against Havant and Waterlooville. 10 minutes played in the second half. Zach Orr, the archer, apparently. I mean, why did he do that celebration? I don't know. It was a header, mate. But it doesn't matter. It is 1-0. 7 shots on target. We should be maybe 2 or 3 up at this point. 20 minutes left to play. We are flying through this match. There is very little highlights going on. We're going to take Lewis Payne off, and we're going to do a little bit of a rearrange. We're going to go for that, go for that, go for that. Sendles White, there we go. So, Bramble right back. Zach Orr moving up to be the defensive midfielder. Sendles White obviously coming on as a centre-back. Do we also take Rob Street off? Yes, we do. Harvey Woods. And then go that way? Let's go that way around, sure. Sometimes Rob Street is superb for us, and other times, much like this match, he doesn't do a thing at all. I would absolutely love it if we can get ourselves a second goal. Dulwich Hamlet have equalised late-ish on against Western-super-Mare, which means they are still keeping up the chase. It's the 93rd minute, 30 seconds left to play. A 1-goal slender lead is a concern, particularly as the Yellows of Havant and Waterlooville are coming forward with the ball. Right, poor pass, and Frankie Terry gets it all the way back to our goalkeeper. 15 seconds left to play. Are we going to get ourselves a chance? Or is this going to go to Havant and Waterlooville? I just had to pause it then because an ambulance went past my house. The ball's still going. The highlight is carrying on. Don't worry about it. We're over the 93. Referee, please just blow the whistle. Oscar Goban with the ball down that left-hand side. No. What are you... Referee, we're past the 93. We are past the 93. Fryer, please Please, Fryer, do an absolutely superb thing and stop this ball going into the back of the net. It's going to be Lewis stepping up. Joe Fryer's the man. It was straight down the middle. It was easier to save it. It was easier to save it. How have we not won that game? How have we lost this game? Or not lost, we've drawn this game. Fryer saved it. It just went through him. I'm not happy. Not happy one bit. Look at this. They had no chances. Literally 0 chances in the first half. In the second half, they managed to get 6 shots, 4 on target. And Frankie Terry has cost us 2 points there. That could come to bite us. 10 games unbeaten in a row so far, still at the top of the table, but it is now just 4 points. Dulwich Hamlet losing. That's huge. That is very, very useful. So obviously that's not 4 points, that's 6 points. We've extended our lead because I can't do maths. Right, we're going to go forward. We are actually going to play Farnborough, Hemel Hempstead and Eastbourne Borough off camera. We will return for Truro down in 10th place. And hopefully we are still at the top of the table. I told you we were going to win every single one of those games. 3-2 against Farnborough, 3-2 against Hemel Hempstead, 1-0 against Eastbourne Borough. We are still top of the Vanarama National League South, and we have extended our lead to 8 whole points ahead of Havant and Waterlooville. I know it's still a little bit early, but I think we might be getting promoted. And by that, I think we might be winning the league. The starting lineup for the Truro game then. I think they're down in 10th, maybe even 11th place now. It's going to be Joe Fryer in goal, Lewis Payne, Sendles White, Zach Orr and Tyler Garrett at the back. The midfield stays the same. TJ, Brown and Spong. Lozer and Ballard on the wings. Rob Street as our striker. Rob Street is upset because we didn't buy a decent centre-back. Jack Spong is upset because we didn't buy a decent striker. We're top of the league, lads. Put everything into perspective. You're being an idiot. So the little side from Cornwall are going to be at home for this one. We're obviously wearing our red away kit. We're not wearing the purple one today. I'm hoping we should be good enough to win this. Truro down in 10th place. Started the season really, really well, but obviously have dropped off since then. If we win, and apparently if results go our way, we should be getting ourselves some playoff football guaranteed. We've got the ball through TJ Bramble, across to Jack Spong, takes a touch, finds Zach Orr, who is way, way far up the pitch. And Zach Orr has scored an absolute screamer. For a centre-back to do that, 25-yard blockbuster, his 8th goal of the season. That one didn't even come from a cross or a corner. One thing I have been doing throughout the last couple of months in-game is I've been offering contracts to some of our more important players. Zach Orr is one of them. Don Ballard is another one, who are basically on really low-paying short-term contracts. I've given them slightly longer-term contracts. How have we not scored from that? I don't know. But also, as part of giving them longer-term contracts, we've also given them fairly hefty pay rises. Zach Orr has basically doubled his money. So's Don Ballard. Payne with a throw for us towards Zach Brown. He's lost control straight away, and Leverett can come forward. Hamilton to Harvey. Loads and loads of space to run into. He stopped instead. Jenkins Davies. Leverett once again all the way back to Diabate. Left-hand side is Johnson. Put some pressure on him, Lewis. Leverett back to Johnson again. Lewis Payne is there. Leverett gets it again. I'm thinking we might nick this, I'm thinking of misplaced pass or just stick a leg out. We could run away with this. Maybe do a bit of a counter-attack. Harvey with the ball. Across right-hand side is Rooney. He's got Garrett in front of him. Rooney's going to try and cross. He does cross. And Fryer really should have stopped that one. Jacob Hamilton with his 24th goal of the season. That's quite impressive. It's 1-1. It has actually been, after 35 minutes, a very even game. Obviously, the scoreline is even, but I think the amount of shots we've both had apiece is very similar as well. Possession-wise is close to 50-50. Even passing is very similar. Brown with the ball for Rob Street needs a little bit of support. He's going off to the right, tries to play it to Ballard. It was optimistic, Rob. That was an optimistic pass. Johnson on that left-hand side. Plays it all the way back to Diabate. Truro trying to build from the back over the top, and Hamilton's going to make this 2-1. Fryer really should be stopping that one, and he doesn't manage it, and Jacob Hamilton gets his second of the game in very quick succession. It's been a lovely run of fixtures, a lovely run of wins and draws, and to be honest, if we lose against Truro, it's about time. It's genuinely about time since we lose a game, but we are still actually in this. What was that? Give him a bit of a shout. TJ Bramble's not doing so hot. Rob Street, I need you to step up. You're still demotivated. Right, TJ, I need you to step up. You're also demotivated. Right, we'll just go into the second half. We'll keep an eye on Rob Street. I don't know, actually, whether I put Yanis Drace on the bench. No, I didn't. We've got Harvey Woods instead. He is our backup striker at the moment, apparently. It's a goal kick for Truro. Garrett heads forward but doesn't find a red shirt. This isn't good. This is not good. Harvey's going to get there first as well. Garrett's with him, but he's going to hopefully stop the ball. He doesn't stop the ball. Rooney back to Behan. Across to Leverett. There's a shot coming in from Truro any second now. And being in the Vanarama National League South, probably going to be a 25-yard screamer, much like Zach Orrs was. Leverett over the top. Behan's in on goal. It's going to be 3, isn't it? He's at the post. How has he not scored that? Hamilton picks up the loose ball. Fryer walks it off for a corner, apparently. Why did he walk that one off? What an idiot. Jenkins-Davies takes the corner for Truro. Front post is Dean. It's cleared. Harvey's going to get there first, though, for Truro. So the chance is still alive for the team from Cornwall. In the middle, finds Dean again. Highlight ends. I'm going to need to give him a little bit of an encourage. We're going to try and push to be a little bit more positive as well. We're having the chances, but they just seem to be... We're not getting the highlights. I say this is the problem. We're not getting the highlights because the chances we're having aren't good enough for highlights. Fryer with a ball in his hands. An hour played. What are you going to do, Joe? Apart from have a wander around and maybe get booked for time wasting. He's eventually kicked it. What was that? What was that game? Straight back to the Truro goalkeeper. He's going for a run. He's kicked it long. Back forward from Sendles White, but no red shirts about at all. I think we're being out-positioned, if that makes sense. They just always seem to have somebody in the right place. We never have anybody in the right place. Rooney's cross comes in. Hamilton's there. Headed effort goes over the bar of Joe Fryer. Still time. There is still time. I need to take off. I mean, strikers. What's going on? What is going on here? Rob Street. We don't have enough strikers. We don't have enough strikers. Have we got anyone? Zach Brown. What's your finishing? 5. You're not the one. Oxlade Chamberlain also isn't a striker. I mean, Goodman's a centre-back. He's got 4 finishing. Teddy Davey, 7. Teddy, buddy. Teddy Davey. I mean, or do we do that? Do we try? No, we go Teddy Davey up front. I can't believe we're putting a central midfielder who doesn't want to be at the club as our striker. It's a free kick for Harvey, though, for Truro. In a very good position. I feel like this is going straight in the top corner. It's taken a wicked deflection. It was Woods who got there first. Truro still have the ball. Diabate on the right. Back to Jenkins-Davies. Crosses in. Hamilton's there. And that is Jacob Hamilton's hat-trick. He's just torn us apart here, hasn't he? The commentary at the bottom there just said, this is going to end Truro's terrible run of form. Yes, against the team who are on the best run of form they've ever had in 2 years of football. I mean, sometimes Football Manager just wants to ruin it, doesn't it? Behan's long-range chance goes over the bar. We're done here. We're done here. The game's over. There's 20 minutes left to play. We are 3-1 down. We've only had 3 shots on target out of 9. It's game over. Truro are picking up the 3 points. We are still 8 points clear, though. We are still 8 points clear at the top of the table. Garrett with the ball on the left. We've got 10 minutes. Spong back to Zach Orr. Open the scoring as well. We were 1-0 up. We were 1-0 up in this game. Zach Orr to Garrett on the left-hand side. Back to Zach Orr. We just can't get past them. We just cannot get past them at all. TJ Bramble sitting very, very deep. Terrible. The control possession. Long-range pass there. I don't know what's happened. Our team's just decided to not listen to orders and Harvey's made it 4-1. I would love to know where this performance has come from our team. We're not technically doing too badly. We're getting some good numbers. Zach Orr's on a 7.4. Spong is on a 7.1 as well. So they're doing okay. But for some reason, Truro, just everything they touch is turning to gold. Sendles White with the ball. We've got 6 minutes of normal time. We need to find ourselves 3 goals at least. It's Ballard on the right-hand side. I mean, I said this game was done after 70 minutes and then they scored another one. So the game's done. We've lost the ball again. Is it going to be 5? Hamilton's managed to spin to get past Zach Orr. He's gone back to Rooney. There's another goal here. It's a penalty. It's not. It's a goal. It's 5-1. It could be 6-1. There's a corner coming in. Johnson's not going to get on the end of it. I've gone defensive. I'm literally on trying to just keep hold of our goal difference at this point. Jenkins-Davies with the ball to Behan all the way back to Woodywis to Rooney. I mean, how is this game still going on? Our defence, I say defence, Garrett and Fryer have been awful. Midfield have been absolutely shocking. Zach Orr sticks a leg out and wins the ball. That's good to see. We've got 3 yellow cards as well. We've just had a poor game. Don't go backwards. Why are you going backwards all the time? Teddy Davies never going to win a header. He's about 6 foot. He's about 5'6". Neil's in on goal. Neil could have made it 6. Arguably should have made it 6. And we have been truly embarrassed by Truro here. We've gone all the way down from one corner of England, the southeast corner of England, to the southwest corner of England, and been smashed 5-1. How have we lost so badly there? I'm going to thrash my arms. I'm embarrassed. I'm absolutely embarrassed by that performance. Ballard, I mean, let's pick anyone who gets a 6-3. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't. No, don't do this. Don't ruin the dynamics. We're doing all right. We've lost one game out of about 15. We're fine. Now, are the Dover players going to refund the probably 15 Dover fans who made that trip? I don't know whether they're going to be, but we are still top of the table. 40 games played. What is that? 7 points clear ahead of Havant and Waterlooville. We're going to have one more episode of this season. We are going to do Oxford, Hampton and Richmond, and maybe Tonbridge. Basically, the Oxford game is the game that should hopefully decide what is going to go on. Hornchurch, we should win. We should beat Concord. We should beat Kingstonian. We'll be back for Oxford City in the next one. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Zach Orr scored 4 goals I've just seen in 5 matches. He's a centre-back. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all the fun, fancy YouTubey stuff, and I'll be back next time for the final episode, maybe, if we finish top of the table, of Season 2 of our Road to Glory with Dover Athletic. Thanks for watching.